Hi, I'm Sigourney Weaver, and this is my career in 4 minutes. I don't really feel like my participation contributed in any significant way, but it was the first time I ever saw my name on screen at the very end. I didn't like the script that much. Then he showed me the drawings of the planet, of the eggs, of the alien itself, and I suddenly looked at Ridley and I thought, I've never seen anything like this in a movie, and that's why I wanted to do it. It's been great to work with such talented filmmakers and have each one do their vision of it. But it also, you run into the problem, I think, of trying to manufacture the next story, which was why ultimately I didn't feel the series was going in the right direction. Ghostbusters was a howl. I mean, honestly, those guys are so funny and so brilliant and so generous, and I just felt so fortunate to be able to watch the interaction of all of them. It's intimidating to play a real person, especially when they're no longer around. I think I would have done a better job if I'd actually gotten to meet Diane, who was very shy. And every time anyone talked about her, they would describe her completely differently. But I loved, being with the gorillas. And then to come back, and almost immediately Mike sent me the part of Catherine Parker, who was such an awful woman. And we had a great time. We actually based it on someone we both know, who we like. But it was great fun for us to let that inspire Catherine. That was such a special project, and I loved my character. He was nice enough to give me the choice of any of the women characters, and I chose Janie because I thought she was like Masha in Chekhov, always discontent and so restless, and I wanted to see what that was like. My agent said they don't want anyone involved who's ever done any science fiction. And I said, well, that's really silly, because if anyone can make fun of this genre, it's those of us who've spent hours, days, months in these ridiculous environments. So I pushed him, and they reluctantly agreed to see me, I guess. And I think I wanted to play someone closer to what I thought was actually the real me, not Ripley, but me, the person who would scream if I saw a centipede. When I read the script, I understand the structure, and I see where my part fits into it. And so it doesn't matter the size of the part, but sort of like, what's the part about? And what it was about was very interesting to me, to play a woman CEO who has to kind of wrangle these various geniuses who are coming up with all these ideas. It seemed like a very modern, relevant job, actually. And to work with Neil, I was such a fan of his after District 9 and after Elysium too, because he's making movies, yes, they're set in the future, but the future is now. And these issues that he deals with in these stories are so current and so relevant. And I don't feel there's anyone else like him.
I am consciousness. I am alive. I am Jeffrey.